Hey TikTok, I just posted a new YouTube video and I am getting a swarm of hate comments, just so much negativity. I am trying to keep myself together and these comments are pretty brutal. I am a strong person, but I just posted the video literally today. It just hurts, you know, you do all this work and people, they call you ugly, they call you vile, they say all these things. You put so much effort into improving yourself and there's something in your brain that will still feel like you are fat or that it's like you're not even used to the new body you're in. I know I'm not the only one. I've seen other people who have lost weight that say, oh my God, I lost 100 pounds and I still feel like I'm fat. The last thing you want to be called is you look worse or you're disgusting. People are saying I should just delete my channel. No one even likes me. Like, no one loves you. It really stings today. I'm a strong person, like I said. But man, it's really getting to me. Like, if I'm being honest, it's really getting to me and I'm freaking sad. I'm freaking sad.
So apparently, nicocado avocado really lost weight and it was all just an act. He is actually a very talented and educated actor, so he decided to put on a show and use his acting skills to entertain his moronic audience. And now, after 7 years of acting like a degenerate, he found himself in disbelief that people are hating on him and calling him names. He can barely handle all the hate and his emotions got hurt. Please don't cry, nicocado avocado. If you want people to treat you with respect, you have to become a person worthy of it. If you are not even capable of treating yourself with respect, how do you expect other people to do that? Accept that this is all your fault and that you are the one responsible for everything that is happening to you. Now let's take a look at the video that he posted where everyone is hating on him.
Well, I'm an actor. I went to school for acting. I have a very long history in performance. My background is in theater. And it was my dream to be on Broadway. Whether I was acting or doing violin, I craved that theater. In the case of Broadway workers, like you get a contract for a tour or a show, and when it's over, you're unemployed again. I basically employed myself on my own terms here on YouTube by doing this character and spreading it out for so many years. Something that I learned in my training, like in school, was that the actors who had to undergo like the greatest physical changes, they lost a lot of weight for their role or they gained a lot of weight, those actors tended to have the greatest impact. You know, when you watch someone on screen and you've seen them before and other stuff, you start getting that backlog of, oh yeah, I remember them from this and this and this. But when they're like physically unrecognizable, totally different people, you don't get that backlog running through your brain.
How about I do the talking? I'm the client. And you better do it by the end of the night.
And so it was really easy for me to blur that boundary between fact and fiction, like I said, because I was physically so unwell.
When actors transform their bodies for the role, they usually do it for the sake of art. They play a character so they can tell the story, to send the message. Art needs to have a meaning, a point. Nicocado did it for the sake of acting like a moron for 7 years. You threw years and years of your life for the sake of acting like a retarded person for 7 years straight.
We're obese! Obese!
Divorce!
Obese!
Did you know that you are going to attract a certain type of people to your channel based on the content that you're creating? So who do you think nicocado is attracting? Clearly a bunch of morons, which is exactly why there is a catch to all of this story that I've mentioned so far. The plot twist is that nobody's actually hating on him. That introduction video that I've showed you was actually a hook to send his TikTok audience to go watch his YouTube video. It was also an act, because when you check the comment sections, you can clearly see that there's not a single negative comment. Everybody's cheering for him and congratulating him on how smart and impressive he is. Nobody's hating, except me, of course. Am I the only sane person that is left on this planet, or what's going on? How come that so many people are impressed by the content of this show that he created. Is this what's required in today's world in order to get ahead? Is this a hero that we need? Why? What did he do except drastically compromising his health for 7 years for the sake of creating this disgusting character? What's the message that he sent? Except that by being a moron you can become famous. Honestly, I feel like I'm from another planet because I really don't understand these things. So please, if you do get it, try to break it down to me in the comment section. To me, if this is what's necessary to become famous and cheered by the masses, I'd rather remain a nobody. I'd rather keep my 9 views per video than to act like a clown and treat my body like garbage so that I can entertain a bunch of morons on the internet.